Hi, I'm Jim Murdoch, President of Tallahassee Community College. And I want to start by saying that I am really proud of our graduates this year. They have endured a lot to get their degrees and their credentials and move on, leaving Tallahassee Community College and starting the next phase of their life and their career. And I want to say how sad I am that we did not have the opportunity to have the commencement ceremony that we usually do each year. Every year, commencement is the opportunity for us to get together for family and friends to come and celebrate the achievement of our students as they finish their time with TCC and become an alum. Really sorry we didn't have a chance to do that this year, but I know that you will understand that keeping students and faculty and friends and family safe during this unusual pandemic is our number one priority. So congratulations, graduates. Families and friends, please do everything you can to celebrate in whatever way you can the achievements of these wonderful graduates. Thank you.
I'm saddened that we won't get to walk, but it doesn't take away from me graduating.
It's been a long journey to get to graduation. I actually got my AA summer of 2017, but now I'm about to graduate from the dental hygiene program. So for us, it's a little confusing right now. We have to make up any clinicals or what the board's gonna do. So my whole class is just waiting to see what happens, but it's been a great journey and we're all very excited.
With this new coronavirus situation, with my kids having to be home, I have 3 kids. One of them is in college and one of them is in high school and one of them is in middle school. So with all of them being home, plus trying to get this work done, I think God is really trying to test me right now to see how far, my limits can go. But I think this semester is the hardest semester I have had in these 2 years since I've been doing the program.
The biggest downside of it all was I was taking a music production class. So we learned almost everything, like hands-on, and we had to really, we all just had to come together and accept the fact that the class wasn't going to be able to be like what we all hoped for it to be.
I think one of my biggest challenges was back 2018 during that hurricane. When the hurricane came, I lost my house. From that, I ended up being depressed from it because it's like, okay, I lost everything. Eventually, my teachers were emailing me, checking up on me, and then I had a first generation scholarship. They were emailing me, asking me how am I doing, and then that kind of put a thought into my head like, dang, I can't give up now.
I do miss being in the classroom because this is my last semester, and I really was looking forward to, just finishing in the classroom.
I'm excited that I graduated. I am gonna say I'm a little bummed that after working as hard as I've worked to get here that, we aren't gonna be able to walk.
There's always a rainbow after a storm. Sometimes when it's still sprinkling out, you'll get a little glimpse of the rainbow. So you really just gotta look for that and think about the big picture instead of just the temporary.
I am disappointed about it, but I also know that there are many good things ahead that Tallahassee Community College has prepared me for. And I feel like commencement wasn't the end goal of being here, and that the end goal was preparation for my future, and I still have that.
Congratulations, class of 2020. We are incredibly proud of you and all of your accomplishments. We are living through extraordinary and unprecedented times. And because of those times, we were unable to celebrate you in the way that we all envisioned that we would. on stage with your faculty and your classmates. I want to let you know that while we may not be able to celebrate you in the way that we envision, we celebrate all of your successes. We continue to be immensely proud of each of you. Know as you continue on in life to live your life with purpose and passion. Know that you're enough, that our faculty have given you all of the skills necessary, whether you're transferring on to a university or you're entering the world of work. Your experience here has provided you all of the skills to be successful. For everyone that helped you get here today, say thank you, and we thank them as well. Remember to give of your time, whether you come back to TCC and you mentor, whether you mentor a high school student, whether you volunteer at a community organization. It is so important that the way that we use our time be for the good. If we've learned anything through this time, is that together we can overcome. And that with you, our future is bright. We know that you will do great things, and that this experience, this past few months, will certainly shape your own experience as a leader, as a visionary, as an inventor. Everything that you do, you'll make us proud. Good luck, Godspeed, congratulations, class of 2020.
I probably put in more work at TCC than I've ever put into school in my life before. And I think that my grades have shown that.
I've worked very hard, especially being the first one in my family. It's kind of like a lot of pressure, but it's like, you want to do better. You want to be the best and show your family that, you're going to be good.
My husband's like, you better say that you were a full-time mom and worked full-time and had a part-time job and managed to go to school and even graduate with honors.
My son actually was my inspiration for getting back into nursing. I had wanted to go into medicine years ago, and he had talked about going into nursing, and I thought that would be perfect for me too.
I'm very proud of her. Again, it's a very difficult program. Anybody who makes it through it really is an accomplishment. It sets you up to do something very good career-wise, helping people. Very proud of her.
I started this journey back in 2001, and off and on to now actually get to this point. It's amazing.
I would say I put in a lot of hard work graduating and getting to where I am, because before I didn't have that much confidence. So I would say college was kind of like a building process for myself. So I kind of had to overcome a lot of things, kind of step out my comfort zone.
When I transferred to TCC, my GPA went from 1.74 to 2.4 at TCC. TCC kind of restarted my education.
I get anxiety, so going somewhere new, I'm always like super anxious. I felt like that at TCC, but that was out the door within the first hour or so of being on campus. So my experience at TCC is nothing but amazing experiences.
Hello, 2019-2020 graduates of Tallahassee Community College. No, I don't normally stand in my house wearing my cap and my gown, but today I do to honor you. We are so saddened that this year we are not able to have our traditional commencement ceremony with all of the pomp and circumstance that you deserve. But that doesn't mean we are not so proud of you and all that you have accomplished. As you transfer onto the university, start a new career, or advance in a career, we just want to say thank you for allowing us to be a part of that journey. And please find some time to celebrate you. Thanks again for allowing us to share in your journey at Tallahassee Community College.
Thankfully, I'm doing the Flagler program, so I'll still kind of be on TCC's campus and be able to experience like the things that it has to offer, like the learning commons and library. So I feel like I'll still be here and be a part of the community.
It's been a good experience. The teachers are very knowledgeable and they're always willing to help. They're willing anytime we need help. If we call them, they will answer their phone and help us to the best of their abilities.
I think, you know, just how supportive they are and just how like affordable the college is, you know, I think it helped me really stay focused. And, you know, when I was in high school, I wasn't really the best student. I didn't really know how to study and really how to be disciplined. I feel like TCC kind of taught me how to do that. And, you know, going to TCC before a four-year university didn't just save me a lot of money. It also taught me how to be a good student.
When you have such a mountain to climb, that you just got to plug away one little bit at a time to finally just get there. I found going to school as an adult not necessarily easier, but I had a much greater ability to focus and appreciate the classes and do it.
The graduation is a big deal. You know, I feel like I'm closing out one chapter in my life and moving on to the next. So I feel like this is kind of like, you know, a bookmark, sort of, to say, you know.
And I just really wanted to complete my education at TCC because that's what I started. And so for me, it means a serious accomplishment.
I love TCC so much, and these 2 years at TCC have probably taught me more about myself and in academics than any other schools that I've actually spent more time at.
Congratulations, everyone. You've taken the next step towards your future goals and dreams. For the ones that just finished your transfer degree, to the ones who came out to school after a few years off to get a better education, and to the ones to earn a certificate for either an IT or computer programming job, congratulations to you all. And with that being said, it's now time for the next best thing to happen. But you must not let anything deter you from you taking those steps. Reflect back on your achievements to grow from them and use what you have taken from this experience to have a great future.
I'm so grateful for TCC. Just with running, you can kind of see my bibs. It's always been a big part of my life, and I don't think I would have gotten exactly where I am today if I hadn't had both cross country and track throughout 2016 to now. It's really helped me grow as a person, and like I said, I've made good connections, and I think that's really good to have in college. You know the right people, you stay motivated, stay with the right group, you grow together as friends.
Any advice I would give to someone starting off at TCC is just to keep grinding, just keeping the books, and just to trust the process, trust your teachers, and trust everybody that's been there already. You know, you'll get it and you'll earn it.
I am so excited. I feel like I've been waiting for this since I first got here, and it's just kind of surreal to like finally be here and taking that next step.
TCC really helped me grow as a person. It helped me with my communication, and really just got me prepared for, you know, the university, and I was able to, you know, adjust to being in college and being on my own. And I just feel like TCC got me ready for, you know, what's next.
Because now looking back at what I've been through, it's like that really molded me into the person I am today. It molded me to do better. It taught me I can never give up. I can keep pushing. Even though I've been through a lot, you know, overcoming it, that's the best thing that happened.
Don't let fear keep you from wanting to pursue that degree that you wanted to do. Like I said, everybody, all of my professors, all of my advisors, anybody that I had to deal with at TCC, they're only there to help you. I'm just saying, be confident in yourself and fight through that fear. I'm proud of myself. I can say that. I'm proud of myself.
Key to success is to not giving up and staying really true to what you believe. Besides school, I've definitely had some setbacks in my personal life, but I've always used those as motivation. Things that set you back, they're just a catalyst to propel you to something better.
The advice that I would give to any college student is don't quit, never give up. No matter how hard it may get, no matter how tough it may become, don't give up, don't quit, don't throw in the towel. Even if you have to take time off, take it off, regroup, refocus, and get right back in it. Don't take too long off, but take a little time, get yourself together, and get back in the fight and keep on. Like when you're looking at boxing, it's 12 rounds. You may get knocked down in each other rounds, but if you make it through to the 12th round, you made it through the whole fight.
No, I just want to say go Eagles.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Wow, what an accomplishment. My name is Heather Mitchell, and I am with the Tallahassee Community College Alumni and Friends Association, and I am so very proud of you. And I joined 160,000 alumni worldwide in congratulating you and welcoming you into the TCC Alumni and Friends Association. But before we get to that official, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to close your eyes. Now I want you to think about the person that got you to this point. Who helped you get to all those classes? Who helped you to understand what the importance of that was? Who was your cheerleader all along? I want you to thank that person, and then I want you to figure out who you're gonna do that for next. How are you gonna pay that forward? All right, open your eyes. So, graduation is a really big deal, and one of the things we like to give to all of our alumni are these pins. You're going to be receiving yours in the mail if you haven't already, and we hope that you'll wear it with pride. So when you get your pin, we want you to have an official pinning. So I'm going to do one today with my husband, Mark. Come on in, Mark. Mark graduated from Tallahassee Community College, and he's actually never received his alumni pin. So when you get yours in the mail, have someone in your family, maybe the person that helped you get to where you are, pin you, and welcome. Congratulations, class of 2020. We're so pleased to welcome you into the TCC Alumni and Friends Association.